Alright, we're gonna do Angel with Broken Wings. Which, if I remember correctly, isn't too tough. But it's, you know, good enough.
Heading to Afghanistan.
I'm gonna probably end with the tank one because that one's annoying.
The one where you have to destroy a bunch of tanks?
Yeah, the one that I just did on my other one. It's the 8th mission, occupation something, or something, I don't know.
I will say that if you go to that one place where they exit, it makes it, like, insanely easier. But that's just what I did on mine.
I'll probably go to that place where I found that missile launching vehicle.
Okay.
But I was seeing some stealth run options online when I was trying to find out what I was doing wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that, because when
Yeah,
start the
they're
mission,
talking about like
basically
S rank. I don't know how you
start the
stealth
mission,
range.
like, okay, they're going.
Yeah,
It's like, oh
I
god.
don't know how you stealth range tanks because you have to blow them up.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how you go about that without doing alerts and whatever and getting S rank. But apparently it's possible.
Can you, like, kick them out of the vehicle?
Boy, I have no idea. I don't think so because I tried that when I was messing around with the hat. Yeah, I don't have the stun arm yet.
The bionic arm?
Yeah.
I love it when you get that one, like, slam thing. It's pretty fun.
I don't know if I actually checked to see if I could or not. I think I forgot because I was getting caught up in the fulcrum? Is that what it is? Fulton. There we go.
Fulton.
I knew fulcrum didn't sound right.
Fulton device. It sounds like some freaking
Wait, does this have the...
Uncharted music. No, that does not have suppressor.
There's the suppressor. Yeah, okay.
That one does.
Okay, secondary, bionic items, tools.
Phantom cigar.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
We want to feel like a bamf.
Alright, I think we're good.
Alright. Mujahideen.
Oh, I should have done... I meant to do morning. Oh well.
I think it's morning time, or maybe not.
What's your favorite zoo animal?
Oh, Bengal tiger. Easy.
I was gonna say that, but specifically the albino tigers.
Oh, the white ones?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
That's mine.
I haven't. That's going based on my childhood. I haven't reevaluated my zoo animals in a long time.
Oh, I would still be like, yeah, white Bengal tiger.
Let's make a zoo trip. Can we make a zoo trip? I haven't been in years.
Yeah, I've not.
I would say over a decade.
I've been.
Yeah, I think I do, but it was like.
I think I've been within a decade, but it. I'm not sure. Maybe the last 4 or 5 years. It's been a while.
I'll put it to put mine in perspective. It was whenever they were making those little animal plates, where it's like the main part, and then the ears are little side
plates,
things.
Yeah.
They were throwaways, the ones we got, like paper.
I remember those. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Do they still make those?
I hope so, because they're awesome.
They are pretty nifty.
But yeah, that was the last time, and my aunt took us, so that's just something else because we don't do a lot with our extended family anymore. Which I'm okay with.
Ours don't either, but for good reason.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's at.
Yeah, keeping going to the aquarium the other day was like.
Oh my god, I want to go.
That kind of.
Can we make an aquarium trip too?
I guess that planted like a subconscious desire in my head.
Because I went to Newport.
Zoo trip sounds really good right now.
I'm more into aquarium, but I'm down for zoo also. But I went to Newport.
Your friend Newport Aquarium is really cool.
And we got to do the sleepover one because it was like Boy Scouts, I think.
Oh.
And that was fun.
I think they did that during school. I don't think I had the money to do it, but I would have.
It was tons of fun. I loved it.
So where you like sleep like.
You sleep under the fish tanks because the way their tanks are is like it arches over in the tunnels.
It's like around you.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And so sleeping under that was beautiful.
That would be really cool. You wake up and there's fish above you.
If they'll allow that still, we should totally work that out too. But if not, we should at least like stop by and tour the aquarium.
Yeah, because the tonal parts are really cool. I really like that. I don't really know. I guess I don't have much to compare it to, but it's cool enough for me.
Yeah, and if you're curious, like, look it up online, because Newport is beautiful and it's definitely worth going to.
Yeah, it seems really high end.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm down for a zoo trip. I'm long overdue.
What am I supposed to do here? Nothing? What's your favorite sport?
Football.
Oh, that's what I figured.
Yeah. It's I grew up on it, I guess. Somewhat, not young age grew up on it, but I actually started, which I'm sure nobody's gonna believe this when I say this, but I promise this was at the beginning of the season. I'm not like lying. I don't know how to prove this, but if you believe it, you do. If you don't, that's fine. I don't lie about stupid stuff. But the year I started like really watching football was the year the Colts won the Super Bowl. I was like, well,
oh dang, that's
a pretty cool year to
08?
start.
Either 08 or 09, I think.
06 to 07.
Was it?
Yep.
Because I thought it was when... Did they win twice?
They went to the Super Bowl twice.
Because I would swear we had a...
They didn't win, though. Because I think they went back in 08, 09.
What are their trucks? I would swear we had like a... They said if we got... If they won, we'd get a day off or something, and then they're like, yeah, we aren't actually doing that, but we brought in donuts. And that was while I was in middle school, but I could swear it was...
They did go back to the Super... I think it was at Lucas, so I could be wrong. This is a long time ago, but...
Let's see.
Well... Long relatively, I guess.
Freshman year for me was 10-11, so...
But I know they played the Saints, and the Saints, like, just destroyed them.
9-10... 8-9? Yeah, I would swear that'd be like 8-9. I don't know.
I think they won the Super Bowl in 2006, 2007.
Will you look it up? At the risk of me seeming like
and
real.
Then I think the next year the Giants won against the Patriots, and then the Colts went back to the next year's Super Bowl.
It's just killing me.
Yeah, because they won. Yep, they won 2007. And then Super Bowl 42 was the Patriots, I believe. Patriots and Giants. Yep. Oh yeah, because that was that sweet like helmet catch.
Helmet catch?
Yeah, here there's a picture right here.
You have arrived at
That thing?
destination.
It's like it was insane.
What
like
the
he
heck?
held that onto his helmet and it did not touch the ground, so it counted. It was shocking. Oh no, 43 was Steelers and Cardinals. Whoops. Which one did they go to then? 44? Oh yeah, it was 44. Okay.
Oh dang. Wait, so when
So
was
it's
44?
2
Is that-
years later.
That's the one they went to but didn't win?
41, 42, 43. 3 years later. Yeah. I think they were up at halftime, and then they came back, and they were just totally disorganized. I don't know what happened, but... Well, to get to the actual core of the question, I love football because it's like the underdog can always win. Like, no matter what. Like, it's not... That's the cool thing, I think, about football. Is it's about heart. I mean, skill definitely matters, obviously, but also having, like, good camaraderie and, like, coordination and all that can help you beat a team that is better, statistically speaking.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, that's a pretty big draw for me. I think I gained a new love for it when I watched One Tree Hill. which is a great show.
I have not seen that one.
It's definitely a mom show, but oh my gosh, it's great. And one of the characters, Mouth, he does like high school sports announcing, and he's like, I think someone asked him why he does announcing. He's like, because the underdog can always win. I'm like, yeah.
Get down.
That's my philosophy for that now. Because no matter what, even if you're the absolute worst team, you can still be the best team. And that's a really cool. That's a cool factor to me.
Yeah, I like that strategy and teamwork.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I don't think anybody else in our group really just follows sports though. So
I'm not huge.
don't really.
I'm a player more than I am a watcher.
Yeah, I get that.
I played, and this is probably why it's my number one or close. But I played baseball from the age of 3 until I think like 13.
That's pretty good baseball. So.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, and I did pretty well. So it was a lot of fun, and I would have continued, but I had a lot of stuff going on, and I was just like, I'm good. The problem was more like we had a lot of fit throw. We got to the age where everyone was a big baby, and that's what I hated because.
Where they were a big baby?
Yes, you get the people who would, and so it's good in the sense of we got free bases out of it, but we got the people who would throw fits because they were throwing tons of easy hits, the pitchers, and so they'd start intentionally beating people, which is super poor sportsmanship. And I got really tired of everyone throwing a fit. The dads would get crappy. The kids started getting crappy because I guess they let their dads get to them. And it was just like, we're playing baseball. First off, we're not even playing professionally. Second off, I'm not here because I'm like, whoa, let's be major league or whatever. And pretty much none of us were. Once you get far enough, they'll approach you and say, do you want to join the traveling team, which is still nowhere near major league, but it's like it's kind of a mini honor where they're like, hey, you should try out. But people were just such babies about it. It's one thing to be competitive, it's another to be poor sportsmen and just throwing a fit.
Yeah, some people get really into it.
Yeah, and so I wasn't about that, which is part of why I quit that.
I don't blame you.
Plus, I was doubling that with gymnastics for a long time, and so I was just like, if anything, I'll focus on gymnastics. Gymnastics was a lot of fun, and I would like to get back into that. I don't know if that's like a sport. I don't know how they qualify that.
Like being agile and all that, doing that kind of stuff.
Well, like being a gymnast.
Oh, okay. Well,
like the uneven
like
bars
Olympic
and
stuff.
Sure, but not to that level.
No, probably not. That stuff is pretty extreme.
But yeah, I mean, like uneven bars and I don't remember what they call it, that thing that's got the 2 handles and it's like brown and you do the spins around on it thing.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Like turnstile-y kind of thing.
And like round off back handsprings and whatever. All that kind of stuff. I did that at the same time I did baseball, which I think was really good for me. I used to be super athletic and a lot more fit because of that. And while we're on this note of sports, I'm going to count marching band. That's probably my favorite sport. Nobody realizes how intense that is, especially when you get into we didn't get to drum corps international level, but we were at competitive, we were going to national and state and whatever level. And even just practices at our school were intense enough, and I mentioned this to our friend group, that the guy who was doing both wrestling and football said we still did more than him. So I was just like, that's gotta say something. But people don't realize it. They're just like, oh, the marching band nerd kids, it's because they can't do anything else, whatever. Marching band's intense, and it's well worth it, and it's a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Okay. I feel like anything that's like done on a competitive, even though it doesn't have to be competitive level, but
the definition of sport
has
is
like
loose
a
enough
competitive like aspect to it, then
Golf's considered a sport. NASCAR.
I feel like band
Esports
gets,
are being recognized.
Band gets definitely gets like
It
trashed.
gets shafted,
It gets
man.
thrown off to
Nobody,
the side.
just so few people
Which-
recognize it for what it is.
I wasn't in band. I wasn't like really interested in it, but also I was like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, band nerd, gross.
Let me throw something out there. If anyone ever sees
So like,
this,
oh, this person likes to play music as their extracurricular activity. No big deal.
yeah.
You're not less of a person for doing
Well,
that.
and
I guess.
there's a ton of exercise to it. But let me.
You're not like a nerd or a dweeb for. I mean, maybe you are, but there's no shame to be. I'm a geek. I don't freaking.
Yeah.
There's no shame to be had.
But let me throw this out there before we end this. I know I've kind of ended up taking over this episode, but
Just like this.
I'm just gonna say, if anyone ever watches this, if we ever get a following, I've said this a few times where I preface it with that, but this one especially, if you're ever like doubting marching band or anything, check out Phantom Regiment's Spartacus. It is an absolutely amazing show, and you could find it on YouTube. I think you still can. Obviously, I can't predict the future. Maybe they took it down or will take it down, but it's amazing. And if you don't have it on there, try and find it somewhere else because it's well worth looking
Is it
up.
like a documentary?
No, it's their show.
Oh.
Because marching band, you do themes.
Mm.
Like the one I did senior year was JFK related because it was the anniversary of his death.
Oh, okay.
I think it was senior year. But yeah, it's just really cool stuff. Yeah, it was senior year because he was assassinated in '63.
Yep, that sounds right.
And then 2013 was the start of my senior year.
Okay.
So yeah, they'll do themes a lot of the time. That one was, I thought, chilling. We had clips from different parts, the different quotes from Kennedy as part of our show. So a lot of times those are looked down on, but I think they were well done enough that it was beautiful. And then it ended with the news story. I think it was Walter Cronkite announcing it. And it was just chilling when he comes on the air, and at the end of our show, we played that clip where he announces the official death of JFK and all this, and it was just like, oh, it was beautiful.
That sounds powerful.
So yeah, check that stuff out, anybody. It's great.
Embrace your passions. Don't let people shame you.
Exactly.
If they shame you, then they're bad people.
Yesterday you said today, or tomorrow, or whatever. Just do it. All right, see ya.
Oh my god, he fucking fell! He fell!